Hello, I'm Lydia and welcome to my gymnastics video. Today is going to be all about handstand strength, level 1, and this is perfect for beginners, but of course it targets all levels. So we're just going to work with your body weight today. You can definitely make these exercises harder if you're ready to by adding weight or blocks. So I hope you enjoy, and the rest of these handstand workouts are going to involve flexibility, alignment, endurance. The warm-up has previously done, and then we've also got strength, which is today's practice. So if you're not already warm, please go back to the previous video and use that warm-up 25 minutes to get you ready for your strength workout. Of course, if you don't have time, then I'll do a few minutes now just to warm you up. But take it steady in every pose. Please listen to the body and work at your own level. I hope you enjoy. So we're going to start by warming up the wrists quickly. Coming onto all fours, hands underneath the shoulders. And we're just going to gently rock it forwards, getting a nice stretch through the wrists. So just see how it feels today to get some weight into the fingertips, rocking forwards and back, 10 reps. Really nice. And then facing the hands out, rocking it left and right, side to side for 10 reps. And then from here, bringing the hands all the way towards you, gently rock it back. See how that feels. And all of these warm-up exercises are explained and very well detailed in the previous video. So from here, let's just bring the hands back to facing forwards and we'll just rock it back. Rocking side to side into your child pose, loosening off the shoulders, relax the head. And just see how it feels to bring the arms over the head. Get a nice stretch, lengthening the spine. And then we'll just walk the hands over to the right, lengthen out that left arm. Again, you can rock into that left shoulder if you like. And then making your way over to the left, reaching out with that right arm and rocking into that right shoulder. Good work. From here, bring it back to all fours, coming up to bear hold, tuck the toes, just hover the knees off of the mat. And I want you to feel your core muscles engage here. If you can, really push up through your shoulders, the weight's in the fingertips. The knees are just off the mat, head in line with the spine. On your next exhale, let's lift the hips. Walk through your down dog, get a nice stretch in the back of the legs, shoulders away from the ears, and the hips are nice and high. Bending into one knee at a time, just allowing some tension to release through the back of the body. Good work. So from here, let's just walk the feet up towards the hands. Give the shoulders a little shake and roll up through your spine. Coming up to standing, we've got 10 arm circles forwards. Warming up the shoulders. And let's go 10 back. Good work. Bringing the legs out wide now for the last stretch. Feet nice and wide, bend into the knees as much as you need to and gently rock it down. Relax the head. Get a nice stretch through the inner thighs. We can walk the hands around left and right. Looking over the back shoulder. Good. So we'll do a couple more of these. And then we're going to actively wake up the hips, the glutes, the hamstrings, the core muscles. So bringing the body back to center. From here, you want to turn the toes out. So we're going to move into Cossack squats. Keep the hands on the floor. Walk the hands over to the right foot. Bend into that right knee. Lengthen out your left leg. And then just work across to the left. Lengthen out the right leg. And just see how that feels for you today. The more weight you put in the hands, the easier it will be. So try not to cheat. Try and put more weight into the legs when you really warm up. And start to get a little bit lower each time. The knees tracking the toes on this one. Nice. Let's do a couple more. If you're feeling warm and you're feeling strong, try and take the hands away. You can bring them to center, keeping the chest lifted, rocking it side to side for a couple of reps. Should get nice and warm now. Again, use the floor if you need to. And this one's something you can practice as well. It's all strength, something you can progress over time. Coming back to center, give your shoulders a little roll. And place the hands on the hips, lengthen the spine, and you always want to come up with a nice flat back. Squeeze your bum muscles at the top. That's your hip extension. Toe heel the feet all the way in. So the first strengthening exercise we're going to do today is your bear crawls. Bear crawls. It's a little bit of endurance. You'll feel the heart rate go up, but this one's really good to get strength in the shoulders. We're going to use the yoga mat. When I'm in the gym, we do go a lot further. So just bear with me because you will be going backwards as well. If it's too challenging, turn around and go forwards again. So the hands come underneath the shoulders, the knees are underneath the hips. We tuck the toes and just hover the knees like we did before, but we're at the end of the mat now. See how this feels. Let's work up the mat. So I'll count you. That's 1 step, 2, 3, 4. Should be about 5 steps. And then reverse. Opposite hand to foot is moving. 5 back and up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got one more round. 2, 3, 4, 5 and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the knees and rest in your child pose. Grab a drink if you need to. That bear walk's great to strengthen up the shoulders, the wrists. You might be feeling it in the wrists already. And ideally you don't want the wrists to fatigue first in your handstand. So these help strengthen up your wrist. Exercise 2. So the hips are nice and high now. Did do this one in the last video. Make sure the shoulders are pushed up towards the ears. So you're protracting like I explained in the last video. Okay, and then opposite hand, opposite foot. Same again. Hips are high this time. So we got more weight in the shoulders. And then let's try and walk back. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Okay, that's 1. Let's do 2 more lengths. Should start to feel the core muscles engage. Nice. And straight back up. Let's go. Should be feeling the shoulders. Don't let them come away from the ears. Keep pushing up. Stay strong. You're elevating the shoulders. And rest there again. Choose child pose or another stretch if you need to. Maybe rock it side to side through the hips. Next one, we have your elephant walk. So again, it's a wristy exercise. We're going to work up the mat, turn around and come back just once. If you can't remember these from the first video, hands in front of the shoulders. Again, you're elevating like we just did. Straight arms. Bring all the weight into the hands and hop the feet in. Lift the hips. It's getting you nice and warm for the full body. Let's go. Getting the feeling of all the weight in your shoulders in this one. And your hands are like monkey grip. Fingertips are pressing into the floor. And then shake out your shoulders once you're done. Okay. Back into child pose, or I quite like to stretch off my wrist this way in between exercises. Good work. So we're going to do that once more, starting off with your bear crawls. Get ready. Start at the back of the mat. 3, 2, 1. Let's go all the way up. So we've got about 5 steps forwards and 5 back. Avoid dropping the knees on the floor. Good work. One more. Nice and controlled tempo. You're not speeding up. And rest there. Shake out the wrists if you need to. Get ready for your elephant walks, gorilla walks, I think these are called, sorry. So it's the opposite hand to foot again, hips are high. Let's go. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Keep pushing the shoulders up towards the ears. And this one we can walk backwards as well. Let's do 2 lengths of these. Hips high. Should be feeling the weight come into the fingertips. Nice. And rest there once you're done. Give the shoulders a little shake. Okay, get ready, last exercise. So hands in line with the shoulders. Let's go. Rocking the weight into the fingertips and lift the legs. You're moving both legs together, getting as much air time as you can as you lift the hips. And back. And the idea is that you rock the shoulders over the wrists, and that helps lift the hips. And rest there. Give your shoulders a little shake. Grab a drink if you need to, and then we're going to work through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exercises. I'm going to grab a timer. 30 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. So exercise 1. And remember, we're not going up into a handstand today. We're just building the strength for your body weight. So exercise 1, again, if it's hard in the wrist and you're already feeling it already, feel free to drop to your elbows, okay? But if you're feeling okay and you want to really strengthen up your wrist, stay on your hands. So exercise 1, I'm sure you're all familiar with a high plank. Notice that my arms are horizontal to my body. When you're in a handstand, you're vertical, so you want to lift the arms up. So we need that strength for overhead. That's your deltoids, less pecs and chest muscles. We want more deltoid on this plank. So that means when you're in your plank, we're just going to walk the hands away from you. The further out you go, the harder it's going to be. So make sure that the tailbone's tucked. If you lose form or technique, walk the hands back in. And you can, of course, hold your full plank, if your horizontal plank, if that's challenging for you. So it's 30 seconds hold. If I show you this one, this is the high plank, horizontal arms. If you can, walk the hands away from you and really challenge it today. Going out as far as you can, tucking the tailbone, 30-second hold. Exercise 2, we've got a dish. So lower back meets the floor. Imagine this is a banana handstand. We want to create a nice straight handstand so the core's engaged. Look, I'm already shaking. Okay, the lower ribs are pulling towards your hips. If this is too challenging, bring the hands down. And you can also lengthen the legs. This makes it a little bit harder. The longer the lever, the harder it's going to be. If you've got hip extension, the lower back is flat. You can also reach up with the arms. Push the shoulders towards the ears, of course. That's your full dish hold. And that's full extension like a handstand. So that's very good. If you can hold that one, then you'll be able to hold and keep the tension in the abs when you're in a handstand. Okay, exercise 3. We're back into some wrist stuff. So this now is another vertical plank, but rather than walking the hands out, we walk the feet in. So remember, shoulders towards the ears, we walk the feet in, keep the shoulders over the wrists, and we're lifting and holding. We're not here, the weight's not in the feet, we're here. Okay, if you want to make it harder, you can pop your feet on a block or books and just notice how much higher my hips are. Nice and high. So that gets you more into that handstand shape. This one's really good to strengthen up your wrists, your shoulders and your abs. We're holding it now, we're really contracting and holding. When you're in a handstand, obviously you're not moving, so you need to hold as many of these planks and these shapes as you can, so you get that short, slow twitch muscle fiber strong. It's not a fast twitch exercise, a handstand, it's slow twitch. So all these isometric holds are brilliant for your handstands. Last one is going to strengthen your kick up. I see it a lot in my clients. The hardest part for a handstand is actually kicking up with this front leg. Okay, so you need that power. So we're just going to work split squats. This will give your arms a rest, so I thought it might be nice. 30 seconds, up and down. This is going to strengthen your front leg. Okay, we're going to do both sides. Obviously, when you do a handstand, you might be right-legged or left-legged, but it's always important to practice both, so we'll do both split squats. Get ready, extended plank to start. 30 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. Round one. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Extended plank, you will heal the timer when you're done. So reaching out with the arms, keep that tailbone tucked. If you feel like you lose it in your abs, walk the hands back towards your feet. Final 10. Keep holding. Rest. And rest. Perfect. So we've got your dish next. Coming onto the back of the body. 10 seconds, then you're in. So remember, lower back flat, lower ribs towards the hips. If you're a beginner, keep in this tuck shape. It's still challenging. If you want to challenge yourself, lengthen out the legs, maybe one. See how that feels, maybe the other. But keep that dish, keep that lower back flat. If you're arching, bend the knees back in. And if this is feeling good, maybe reach up with the arms. You got it. And rest. 20-second rest. Get ready for this high plank, feet walking now. So back to on the hands. We're in this high plank position. Shoulders over the wrists. Get ready. 5. Let's go. Walk the feet in. Hips are high, and we're putting as much weight as we can into your fingertips, okay? Keep this position, 20 seconds. Keep pushing the shoulders up towards your ears. You got it. Really lift the hips for 5. Nice. Split squats to finish. So I'm going to start on my right leg. The feet are in line with the hips. You're not on a tightrope, you're on a train track. Go wider if you've got tighter hips as well. Knee tracks the toes. Get ready. Let's go. All the way down and push back up. You need strong legs for a handstand. You want a big kick up. Final 10. One more. 20-second rest. Find your setup for the other side. Remember, never arching. Tuck the tailbone so you've got a nice good posture. Lower abdominals are switched on. Let's go. Keep it going. Final 10. Nice and controlled. One more.
Tabata complete.
And rest. Give your wrists a little shake. Grab a drink if you need to. We've got 1 minute and then we're into round 2. So we're going to get 3 rounds out today. Obviously, if you really want to work hard, you can pause this video and do an extra round. So you've done 4. We got 40 seconds, then you're in. Get ready, 20 seconds. We've got your high extended plank walkout to begin with. 30-second hold. Get ready. Round 2, let's go. Hands in line with the shoulders. Remember to tuck the tailbone. You've got that posterior tilt. Keep everything strong. 10 more seconds. Walk out further if it's too easy. Nice. Coming into your dish. Get ready, guys. Start small, let's go. So you've got this crunch, maybe lengthen out the legs. Keep everything strong. Lower ribs is pulling towards your hips. From here, maybe reach up. Five. Good work. 3 more exercises. So again, if this is too much on your wrist, definitely just go into a forearm plank. But if you are feeling fine and you're ready to go, maybe add a block to make it harder for this high one. Let's go. Lift and hold. So you're transferring the weight into the hands and keeping it there like a plank. Just hold. That's what you need to get used to in a handstand. When you are upside down, you're just holding and not moving. Keep the hips up. Final 10.
Rest.
Good work. Split squats to finish. Get ready. 3. Let's go. Keep that control. Lower abdominals engaged. 1 more. Good work. Last exercise. Let's go. Keep it going. 1 minute rest. So we've got 1 round to go, guys. Grab a drink if you need to. And obviously if that was your maximum effort, just rest there and maybe aim for 3 rounds next week. Okay, so you're always working to your own individual goals. You can make these exercises easier or harder. For example, for the split squats, if anyone's got a weight, you can add more load by popping a weight in the opposite arm to the front leg, dropping it down and push. Obviously, if you've got 2, just pop it both sides. Okay. Get ready. So, final round. We've got your extended plank to start. 10 seconds, then we're in, guys. 30 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. 5, get ready. Last round. Let's go. So walking the hands out as far as you can, keeping that technique, neutral spine, core engaged, and engage your glute muscles. Try and walk the hands as far out as you can on this round. Really challenge it. Keep holding for 5. Squeeze everything tight. And rest. Good work. Coming round into your dish hold, exercise 2. Let's go. Lift and hold. Feeling the abs. Maybe lengthen out the legs again. Squeeze and maybe reach up like a handstand. Ten, hold.
Rest.
Good work. 3 to go. So we've got that high plank position, hands in line with the shoulders, rocking the weight into the fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift and hold. Shoulders towards the ears. Keep lifting. 7, hold. And rest. Good work. Split squats to finish. Again, if you want to add a weight, make it a little bit more challenging. 10 seconds, then we're in. Tuck the tailbone. Big breath in as you lower. Exhale as you push back up. Let's go. Ten more seconds. And rest. Give the legs a little shake. Last one now. Let's go. Last 10. And rest. 1 minute rest, guys.
Pausing session.
Grab a drink if you need to. Okay, so grab a drink if you need to, guys. Well done. We're going to finish with 4 hollow holds to finish. Sorry, reverse hollow holds. 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. And then we're going to finish with something called 7 minutes of heaven. And again, you work to your own level and it's something that you can progress on with practice in your own time. So we're going to start with the reverse handstand hold to start. So the timer is set up 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, just 4 rounds. And again, it's another hold like we've been working on. This time we face down. So if I show you a banana handstand first, lifting the legs, lifting the arms. Can you see that back arch I have in my spine? We're going to still bring the arms above the head. The feet are still together. Squeeze into your inner thighs. But from here, we're going to tuck the tailbone. So the belly button is off the floor. Your glutes are engaged and you've got a nice flat back. There's no back extension. There's no crunch in the lower back. You want a neutral spine like a handstand. And my hands can actually fit underneath. That's how far the belly comes off. Hands in line with the shoulders. Push the shoulders towards the ears. I'm only explaining that because it's hard to talk when I hold it, but the forehead touches the mat, so the head's in line with the spine. So if you just watch. Okay, and it's not here. So it's tuck. The hands are off, so the back of the shoulders are really working here. Get ready, guys. 20-second hold, 10-second rest. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Rest.
Nice. 3 to go. Get ready. 3. Let's go.
Work. Rest.
Halfway, final 2. If anyone's feeling it in their lower back, just stop. Let's go.
Work.
Really tuck the tailbone so you're squeezing your glutes. It's called a posterior tilt. That's what I normally find clients struggle with, but imagine you're engaging your butt. Well, you are. Don't imagine. Do that. Squeeze and hold. And rest.
Rest.
Last one. You should be really feeling this in your shoulders now, like the back of the shoulders, your deltoids. Okay, let's go.
Work. Rest.
And rest.
Stopping session.
Final one, guys, is 7 minutes of heaven. So 7 minutes of heaven, again, you're honed in these planks. Really good for stabilization in the shoulders. So it's 7 different hones. I want you guys over the next couple of weeks to really build up to a minute hold on each of them. So today I'm just going to do 30 seconds. See how it feels for you. And then in another video, when I go level 2 strength, you'll be able to progress and see if you have progressed and try it for a full minute. So this is just level 1 now. Coming up into a high plank to start. If you watch my shoulders, they're not like this, relaxed. You push up and protract. So the head's away from the floor as much as possible. Again, the shoulders are over the wrists. You lengthen up into a nice, strong high plank. In gymnastics, you always want the shoulders over and there's hardly any weight on my toes. This progresses into a planche eventually. If your wrists are really feeling it today, just drop onto the forearms. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2, we got a side plank. Again, try and come down onto the hand if you can, because that will stabilize the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder. You're not here, you're all the way up, nice and strong, side plank. If this is challenging, pop the knee down. Okay, if it's too much and you feel like you're fatiguing, just pop the knee down for the remaining couple of seconds if you need it. If you want to challenge it even more, keep that leg extended, pop the top leg on top, and you can also reach up with that top leg. Okay, again, there's always an option to drop down on your elbow. There. That's exercise 2, other arm exercise 3. Exercise 4, we have another dish. Now we've done a lot of these. So we've got that squeeze and hold position. Okay, make it small or make it long. That's exercise 4. Exercise 5, we're going to bring the hands back. They're in line with the shoulders, feet in line with the hips. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, we're going to slowly lift the hips. Nice hip extension. When you're in a handstand, you have hip extension. You want the glutes squeezed, shoulders open. This one's really good for posture. If you want to make this one harder, lengthen out the legs, lift and hold. If there's too much in the wrists, again, there's another option. Head and shoulders on the mat, hip extension, glute bridge. Last one now. So this is a gymnastics exercise and it doesn't progress really to a handstand. It's the opposite of a handstand. You are fully extending through the back of the body. So we're working the glutes, the feet lift, the arms can come up or into that nice W shape. Again, really good for your posture. Shoulders sit back and down, head in line with the spine. And it's good to get that mobility into the spine. It's really good for health and getting the blood flow into the back of the area, working those muscles around the spine. So when you're ready, let's begin. Starting off with your nice strong high plank, 30-second hold. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just holding it, squeezing into the glutes and push up through your upper back. And you're just holding it here for another 10 seconds. Exercise 2, you have your side plank. Remember, drop onto the elbow if you need to. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Try and go straight into this one. 30-second hold. Hips are high. Halfway. Keep it here for 3, 2, 1 and change. Straight onto the other side. Hips high. 30 seconds. Sorry, next we have a forearm plank. I'm not sure if I added that one in. But we're back on the forearms for a normal forearm plank. 15 seconds. So it's 7 in total. 7 minutes of heaven. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Onto your forearms. Squeeze into the glutes. Again, like in your other planks, push the head away from the floor. Nice and strong in the upper back. Keep holding it. Final 10. Last little bit. 3, 2, 1 and rest. Into your back support. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift the hips. Shoulder blades back and down. Squeeze into your glutes. I think I've done this in a slightly different order. I haven't done this for a while. Sorry, but these are all the exercises. Shoulder blades back and down. And again, just focus on the back of the body working here. 3, 2, 1 and lower. Dish and then extension to finish. So squeeze and hold. Feel the abs. Good work. Keep it here. Final 10. 3, 2, 1. and rest. Final one. A nice big extension to finish. Lift the legs, lift the arms. Reach, reach, reach. 20 seconds. Final 10. Lift up as high as you can. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Relax the head down, take a little minute, maybe rock side to side through the hips. And then when you're ready, bring the body up, rock the hips back, and we'll come into your child pose. And just loosen off the shoulders by reaching under one arm, thread the needle. And then same on the other side, reaching under, relax the head. And then bringing it back to center, walking the hands in, and definitely add any extra stretches if you need to, but well done for joining in today for your level 1 handstand strength. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.